triple layered. It has biscuit, which is the main essential ingredient that you need for a biscuit. It also has a smooth, creamy layer of cream. And then it has another helping of biscuit on top of it, sandwiched together in the perfect combination of biscuit and cream seduction that you need from a biscuit. It's almost like a dream. If you had a dream about biscuits, I'm sure the custard cream would feature in it.
You've encountered at some level a supernatural love, something that has just been, you know what I mean, been different to what they would have experienced before. And that's why they've called this place the House of Love. Because there is a love that is here, that is contagious, you know? That's just what I feel like, you know? And I don't know why God did that. I don't know why, from my time in...
anything?
Exactly. I don't know why in my time in here he hasn't had me laying hands on people that have been ill, or why he hasn't had me, you know, that supernatural joy that I carry hasn't manifested more, because when I'm at home, I'm pretty much whacked and drunk the whole time on love, you know?
I don't know. I don't think just because you haven't touched someone with your hands to heal them, I don't think that means you haven't healed things. I came into this house a very sad person. I couldn't begin to tell you how much sadness I had inside me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised I got through the psychological evaluation at some points, because, you know, this year was probably the darkest year of my life, and everything in my life hinged on getting into this house. I know they tell you don't think you're going to get in, you know, because...
You come to the end.
Yeah, I was at the real... I knew something had to change in my life. It had to be this, or something... I had to be something extreme. I knew that. And then I thought this was maybe the best option. It was probably on paper you think going on a reality TV programs is not going to solve your problems. But like, I came into this house with a lot of sadness, and being picked to come in, you know, whether it's by complete, you know, with a tandem 1 in 67 chance, that cracked the shell that I'd wrapped around myself, around my heart. And being in here, I mean, I've had down days in here, I'm not going to lie, you know, I've had days in here where I thought, what am I doing here, you know, like, I'm sure you've had days like that yourself.
Oh, weeks like it.
But, but the experience of meeting everybody and just taking part in everything, you know, it's taken a lot of that sadness away. It hasn't taken all of it away. You know, I don't think, again, you know, I'm not one of these people where there's a quick fix answer to anything, but a lot of that sadness is gone.
That's cool, dude.
And I don't know if that's because of you, you know, because of you coming in with your love, or I don't know, just because whenever
you've really changed. I've noticed from the beginning how much you've changed.
Really?
Yeah, and now you're at the point now where there's just joy bubbling up in you. You know what I mean? You just
I know, I
sit
laugh
there
for no
laughing
reason.
and go and like trancing out, and I think that's cool, dude. I think that's amazing.
Well, like I said, the biggest thing I learned about myself since being here is to learn how to laugh again.
Oh,
I'd forgotten how to laugh.
That's awesome, dude. That is awesome.
And not because I was miserable or angry, it's just nothing made me laugh. Nothing inspired any kind of humor.
That's
but coming back in here...
That's really funny.
And everyone thinks it's weird, like when I just start laughing for no reason.
Yeah.
There isn't even... I don't sit there and think, oh, let me think of a joke to make myself laugh. I just start laughing.
That's cool, man.
And if anyone is more bizarre, it's me.
But see, there's nothing wrong with that. What there is something wrong is like sadness and depression and oppression and that stuff. That's not right. It's not right that people got to live under that. You know, people like for me, joy is like, that's the thing, dude. Joy is amazing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like God doesn't want people sad, dude. He doesn't want people sorrowful and mourning and depressed. And dude, like whenever God touches me, I just get overwhelmed with supernatural joy, even if it.
I can't wait to look you up on YouTube and look at
dude,
your
you see some of my stuff on there, dude. It's so funny.
I want to see the one where the guy's interviewing you and he gets hammered.
says his love is like wine, and when I get overwhelmed with his love, it's like wine, sweet wine, and dude, it's just the most intoxicating drink.
But
It's
how do you
amazing.
reconnect back with the world? If it,
You know, in that sense, I've got nothing really that I've got to be that concerned about. Like, my family all understand who I am. I've got great people around me. I can pull back and do whatever I want. But the reality of it is, when I go through whole seasons where God's presence just overwhelms me so much, I'm allowed to go with that. I'm allowed to flow with that. And usually when I'm in that place, I may have seasons of dreams or visions or whatever, where I'll see things that are about to happen. And
I remember telling me about the earthquakes.
yeah, well, I had it when I was in Europe. I messed up a little bit while I was in Europe, because I knew that flood was coming. I didn't know the house was going to flood, but the Lord spoke to me and said there were going to be flash floods. And I knew that there was going to be some unusual weather patterns.
We certainly got one.
Yeah, I knew there was going to be some unusual weather patterns. Like, I think it was about 3 days before it hit. The Lord spoke to me and said to me there was going to be flash floods and whatever, and I was going to go in the diary room and just say to them in the diary room, there's going to be some flash floods. I don't understand totally what it means, but obviously we're stuck in here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple of places in the UK where they have like a week's worth of rain in a day or an hour.
We don't know, but that might have happened. We don't know.
Yeah, that's what I felt like, and I thought, man, shall I go in and say something in the diary room? And I didn't, and then like that happened.
I don't know why preachers do that.
What's with the joy? What's happening?
Nothing.
We've been nominated, right?
Biscuits.
Biscuits. But doing them like proper nominations.
They nominated them to evict. I nominated them to eat, and I think I gave really good, full and frank reasons for wanting to eat a biscuit. But they were wanting me to evict it to eat.
Evict it from the
I was like,
biscuit.
you don't want to
That's what you
evict
do.
a biscuit and give it a bad reason and then eat it still, do you?
They're the best kind of biscuits.
We're doing the diary, someone.
Oh. And we were just talking. Have you seen? We were doing impressions. I said to Josie, like, if you were Mario and you had to do your best diary room tantrum, like to go to the diary room, what would it be? And she'd done her biscuit thing. She's like, the biscuit just fell off like into her tea. She's like, oh my fucking god, I can't believe that just fucking happened. I went to storm. And I said to Andrew, I was like, if you could if you were Dave and you could like preach a sermon about the glory, what would it be? And have you seen Coming to America?
Yeah.
Like with Eddie Murphy, you know, when he does the preacher, and because he plays that character, and he's like, Lord, have a mercy, have a lavassa, and then he was doing that.
Glory.
He was doing that. He just reminded me of Coming to America.
Oh, that's a good film, that.
I really love
film.
Coming to America.
Funny if the tree did say that to
Rocky
Andrew.
Ford. Is it
Right.
Rocky
What
Ford?
was that?
Rocky
Yeah,
IV.
Rocky
Oh
IV.
yeah.
Yeah, James Brown.
What a motherfucker! Yeah. If you could give any nickname by the tree, what would it be? And Jake's like, oi, you, what a motherfucker!
Melon boy.
Oh, you listen to me, Glory Boy. I've already spoken to Molly. Molly knows all about it. Farmer Girl's in on it. So's the other one.
So's the other one.
I've been having a little bit of fun with Geek Boy today. Do you want to hear about it? Yeah,
That must have been when
come
I
here
walked
then.
in.
He's brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah, I love him. I absolutely love him.
The tree rocks.
What did he call us?
Knobhead.
Knobheads.
Not bad.
Wait, you knobheads.
He went, well. Who would have thought it'd be you five here?
What an ugly bunch.
He must have so much fun doing the
Oh
voice,
yeah,
whatever it
he's
is.
got such a dry
That's
sense
like
of
the
humour.
best job, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, it is,
like
yeah.
if you could be a Big Brother voice or just be the tree, I'd definitely choose being the tree.
And
Fucking hilarious, and like pulling pranks on people is just that's the best thing.
I wonder if he does the Vina McCall as well. Or right, that's another voice.
Possibly.
computerized, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, it probably is computer.